My name is Sukharanjan Dasgupta. I was then the special correspondent at the age of 29. I was youngest earlier. I was Anandabazar since 66. Then I got a scholarship from UK, Cardiff University. 1 year I spent there. Then I came back to India and again started my work at Anandabazar. But in 71, actually, the 7th March, if I exactly remember, when Bangabandhu declared that this movement is the final movement to remove the Pakistani occupation from this Bangladesh soil. And that time there was no television. We heard it from the radio. All my office colleagues, we sat together and we heard from the radio. Then my boss told me, oh, can you find out the extract of the total speech? I said, no difficulty, All India Radio must have recorded it. I rushed to All India Radio and I got it by pursuing them. The next day we published in an 8-column banner headline that the final ultimatum was given by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman to the Pakistan authorities. Then my bosses believe I can do better work to cover the Bangladesh, this thing. By the second week of March, the people started fleeing from this country to India. And we were 6 reporters at that time. We started working on the border area. The people were coming that time. And till 26th, every day, somebody, I was visiting Dinajpur border, Bonga border, Bagda border, Shiliguri, West Dinajpur, East Dinajpur border. Actually, I went to, with the Mukti already started the working. Mukti people took me to Dinajpur town. Dinajpur town, there was no people and we were very much hungry. We went to a restaurant, we ordered for some food. They said, you leave, you have come from India and Khan Senas are coming, so you leave. And we started running from the paddy field. We cross over here, this side the BSF was there, Indian Border Security Forces. However, that was one occasion. And second occasion, again from the Balurghat, Dinajpur, Mukti took me. I must salute them even today, because Mukti told me they will take me in their jeep to Bogura town. And Bogura town we went. They drive the few jeeps. And in the evening, they said, again Khanshana is coming this area. We had to leave for Indian side. There was a canal, it's a not big canal, and we were returning other way around. Which way we go other around. There was no road to cross the jeep. I saw that Mukti people, they cut the trees within half an hour and threw it over the canal, and over that canal they passed the jeep. And we returned at early in the morning to Balurghat. This is my very good and very bad experience when this liberation government was formed in Meherpur. That was a very crucial day for us. Crucial in the sense, from Calcutta, about 100 journalists, not from India, foreign correspondents also, they were taken by 100 or cart there. Then we met these liberation government leaders. They took oath in the oath for the country and oath of officials of this. They are running from Calcutta later on. And one day Mr. Kamarujivan told us, we have no money. Then within 2-3 days, we used to get salary, our salary. And we collected 1 day salary from everybody. That time Anandabazar was 250 employees. I collected 68,000 rupees. And in the night, I went to Mr. Tajuddin and handed over to him. I forget this thing. And my boss, Ashok Sarkar, was invited by Bangabandhu to give a reception here in Continental Hotel. I was the Continental Hotel in 3 months. Then I shifted to Purvani Hotel. We took 8th floor, 6 room, full-fledged office. However, Tajuddin, in that meeting, he mentioned, I forget that thing. He said, Bangabandhu, when you were in Pakistan jail, we opened an account in Calcutta bank, donated by this young man. In the night, he came with 68,000 rupees, and all the camera was on me. I said, then I feel very uneasy that time. Is recognizing my contribution toward the liberation of this great country and the great people. People of India was totally involved. From Muslim League to the then Janasangha, now BJP, everybody was, each and every people, student, teacher, political party leaders, courtesy and the great achievement of late Mrs. Indira Gandhi. She could bring everybody under one umbrella. That is why the people were very much involved, not only in Bengal, Northeast, throughout the country. Even after that, I know Bombay film artists, singer, they collected crores of rupees and sent it to liberation government. Everywhere, Patna, Delhi, Bombay, South India, South Indian people collected huge money for the liberation government. Japan Foreign Ministry sent a team to help them to see. They went to Agartala, and the then West Bengal government provided them with a Dakota aircraft. I accompanied them. Why I forget the name, the chairman of the policy planning of the Japan government, he was weeping to see the Agartala camp. We returned Calcutta in the evening. He in some hotel, he press conference there. Japan is going to give full support to the liberation movement. We have seen the miseries of the people, and I and my another colleague, we accompanied Ted Kennedy to Kolani camp. And there was a heavy shower. But you cannot imagine mud and other things. People are, kids, elderly man. Ted Kennedy said, this thing, and my colleague in New York, Washington, supporting, he's a bloody bastard. I'm going to tell the people of America, they support these people, the misery. We were told in the Continental Hotel by some young student leader, and they were some women, all of them Dhaka University students. They told us, we rushed there by the Indian Army jeep, and we find out that. And it was Indian paper, Calcutta paper first broke this story. And they gave us a list, all these intellectuals and educationists, how they were killed, they called in the night and other, they did this thing. And then the Bangladesh student that time, they were very much aggressive role for their security and safety and independence movement. So they inform us in the morning. Then we asked the Indian Army, General Shorkar was here in charge, I believe, I forget his name. He gave us few jeeps, all Calcutta reporters, we rushed there, we saw the graveyard and all these things. Very unfortunate.